Hey guys, I was thinking about a couple of things while I was just waiting for my hair to dry so then I can straighten it. And I was thinking about like those people who are born into big families, and it must be quite hard to have your own identity and to just stand out. I know some people react by keeping themselves to themselves and just, just join in for food or something whenever you have to be there. And then there's other people who strive on the attention and who just need to be the center of focus, and they need to show off about the new things that they've achieved and stuff like that. I'm personally not saying there's anything wrong about any of those types of people, because I am from a family of 5, as some of you may know, so it's just kind of an average sized family, and compared to the larger Indian families who also live with extended family in the same house or on the same street, that can be quite emotionally draining, because there's so many people, and there's obviously older people like aunties, uncles, grandparents, and you have to keep the peace with all of them, and you have to do what's right by all of them, especially when you're the youngest one. There is a certain amount of pressure. The topic is just a huge topic. I'll probably do a blog about it as well. But I was just thinking that when there's those types of people who feel neglected and who don't feel either that they fit in their family or that they get enough attention at home, sometimes those people are the ones who try and find that attention from school or from their local hangouts, or in just generally when going out with friends. Those types of people have to be careful that they don't annoy their friends, because your friends are probably not used to someone just like wanting all the attention. But I try to understand everyone for who they are and the reason behind why they behave a certain way, because that helps me not to judge them, not to be rude or talk behind their back, which I hate, by the way. I think you shouldn't talk about people behind their back, because it's just obvious, it's gossiping. And just try and be mature and speak to them directly if you have a problem with them, but do it in a calm and friendly way if you can, instead of just, because sometimes things are just assumptions and they're not true, so it's better to speak it out. And I know it's easier said than done, but if you can, please do that instead of talking behind people's backs, because that does not achieve anything. And if they find out in the end, it will be very hurtful and it will just look bad on you. So just try not to gossip. And what else was I going to say before I forget? I'm wearing this t-shirt that is from Eurofest. I don't know if you have ever heard of it or been there or entered any of the competitions, but I did. That's the logo. That was, I think, 2007, or I don't know, I think I was 17, so it was 9 years ago, and it was in Maastrict, Netherlands. I don't know how to pronounce that. And we went with a couple of the youth from our church and my parents, and I entered the singing talent competition, which was for the whole of Europe, and I came joint runner-up, because there was a first and there was a runner-up, and I was joint with another girl. If I saw her, I'd probably remember her and the winner. That's how short my memory is. But they were amazing, and to be tied with a really good singer. I was gonna say to be tied with a West Indian, and the winner was also a West Indian girl, is just such a compliment or an honor, or it just made me think, okay, my voice is substantially good, and I was just really happy to get second place joint, and from then on, that's when we started doing all these competitions. I'll show you a picture of my trophy sometime. So that's a little snippet of my life growing up, well, as a late teen till, well, just for a few years basically. It's just gone way off the topic. So I'll just finish off by saying, I know, right, I'm finishing, I didn't even go into anything, but I'll just finish off by saying, if you are any of those people I mentioned, don't worry about it, but try and think, why are you being perceived as annoying to other people? And think, are you being irrational? Are you acting a bit immature for your age? Or, you know, it's a tough one to analyze yourself, but sometimes it's harder to hear the criticism or constructive criticism from someone else, and you might take it offensively and you might become defensive. So if possible, try and analyze yourself, step back from the situation instead of just like verbally attacking someone when there's an issue. Try and think, okay, what have I done wrong from my behavior? What could I have done wrong? I'm not saying to blame yourself, it's just a mature and more of a thought out way of approaching a situation, which I like to do, rather than just go all guns blazing and confront people or whatever. I try to think about things logically and also with empathy. I think, how is the other person going to take what I'm about to say? Or, you know, is there any reason for me to do this? Or can I tell them later? I don't know. My point is, what you say, whether it's directly to the person or whether it's to someone else about a person, you need to think before you say it. You need to guard your tongue, which is very wisely said. So just be careful with what you say and what comes out your mouth, because it can have major consequences, and mostly, or should I say most of the time, you can't take those things back. And it's one of life's great lessons when you just think before you speak. And on that note of offending some people, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, I'm with a new special guest, and his name is Dominic, and we call him Nico. Say hello. He's teething right now, but I'm holding him because his mummy is doing some blending in the blender and he gets a bit scared. So he's with his favourite auntie, Ray Ray. Oh, what's that noise? So we realised that Nico's grandfather and his father looks like me as well, and Nico gives all of us the same big smile, which is so cute. He likes music. He's been reunited with this toy. He hasn't seen it in a long time. I'm just gonna let him play. But yeah, that's an extra bit to what I got up to today. Apart from a lot of sleeping in the morning. Hi guys, we are, well, Bella's home now from her grandparents' house, and she's a bit riled up, bit of a tantrum, seems like she's high on sugar or something, but she hadn't seen them in a little while, so she's just kind of wanting to read a book, and I was just trying to calm her down because she was a bit I guess naughty. I don't know how else to describe it. She wants to drink some water. It's very dark at the moment. We've got one little lamp on. But it's good she knows when she's sleepy or when she's thirsty. So this is towards the end of our day. We're just waiting for...
Take cards.
Take cards. Play cards?
Yes, please.
Okay. I bought these jumbo cards for her to play with while I play with the smaller ones, so that she doesn't feel left out. So she really likes playing with them and looking at the shapes and stuff. Bye.